Hey, how y'all doing out here today? Go Obama, go Obama. Yes, we can. Use a community service worker when you finished law school or you were doing your law school stuff. You could have got a good job and you went back there in Chicago, dealt with the people, felt they pain, listened to their worries, listened to their concerns, fought with them to get schools, smaller books, keep people in their homes. Could have got a better job and you stayed and did that. You're a very noble person, Obama, and that's from the heart. And you're a hero. You're a hero to a minority people. You're a hero to young people. You're a hero to just people in general who have, who got wide views thinking, not small-minded, like some of the small-minded communities sometimes breeds. I'm watching CNN today. And CNN is usually my favorite. That is my favorite. It was my favorite thing. I'm gonna say was now, but it is in the past was my favorite before today. Then came I watch Fox just for the simple fact I like to hear what the haters is saying too. You see what I'm saying? You always gotta know what the haters is talking about also. So I'll watch them second. I know NBC is already goes more with Democrats and stuff like that, the libs. So I watch them also. Now, since Imus lost his job, the guy Joe took over for NBC. When he's on, he's a Republican. Talks a lot of stupidness. Always dissing Obama. Seems not to find nothing good about him. And when you hear stuff like that, that's when you know somebody don't got no love. Period. No matter what he would have did. I think they just jealous. You know, for somebody who just came in 2, 3 years, ready can get the presidency, very smart, community service working around, all the people associated with, all different type of people. They call it radical. They'll call it people unpatriotic. They'll call it racist. I'll call it whatchamacallit, that he's willing to deal with anybody, a real person, willing to deal with anybody, even if you don't share their views, or you might share some of your views. I share a lot of views with people, and then some things we might not share views with, agree with. That's just common sense. I can go somewhere and stay online, for instance, and we had a line waiting for a job. Me and the dude don't like each other. Probably don't even think like each other on certain things. Then he might open up his mouth or something might happen around us and we find out we got certain things in common. Not everything, but just certain things. Am I supposed to stop messing with people? You know, this world, America, was stolen, as everybody knows. Stolen. Then the Africans, along with the Americans, got the blacks over here. Americans brought them over here and enslaved them because they thing was let them do the dirty work and we're the big top people. So they was the workers and they was gonna be the high top people. Didn't even treat them equal. To this day, forget about even blacks. Whatever blacks say, let's listen to all the white people what they say. There's still racism exists. Okay. Instead of y'all acting like Instead of you acting like, yo, knowing your history and knowing that, yo, at one time things was real, real bad, and keep it funky, they always try to act like it was a long time ago. I'm born in 1972. When we was in 6th grade, 5th grade, 4th grade, they try to used to act like then to tell us to forget about it. And that was just in 1968. And when we got in school, we probably was like, all right, I was 72, so maybe let's say 7 years, 7 years you be in like first grade, so let's say 78 to maybe 82. So even 78 would have been 10 years. 82 would have been 14 years. So 14 years, they telling you to forget it. They were telling you forget it then. Forget it, forget it, forget it. You gotta forgive, you gotta forgive. We was willing to forgive. You don't know who was associated with who, what family had who. You don't know because like it goes. Your grandfather raised your father raised you. and all kind of stuff. So if y'all can come out from all y'all stuff and still, and I see white people as not all races. I see half and half. So if they can do that, white people can do that, and most of their family was racism, they can get through all that and still be their own person. So what the hell are you worrying about him dealing with Reverend Wright? Yo, this is somebody he grew thing with, real friend up on there. And hey, he had his own views. He can say whatever he wants to say. That don't discredit Obama. That doesn't discredit Reverend Wright. Reverend Wright fought in the war just like McCain. Didn't get captured like McCain. He fought on the ground unlike McCain. And same thing, unlike McCain. McCain was thought of in America because he was white. He is white. He's thought of as one, human. While Reverend White, when he was fighting, was considered a half a human. So if he was willing to go at it, even though he was considered a half a human and fight for the world, hey, he can say what he wants to say. When Kerry came back, he said what he wanted to say. Hippies said what they wanted to say. I'm sure John McCain was saying stuff up on there. John McCain, to me, you look at his history, he's a puppet. He followed his father up on there because his father and them was doing it, so he figured that's the heroic thing. Racism was going on that time. I never hear what he says about racism. Never hear about it or nothing. These days he talk about it. But it's so funny. You got to look at his record like he always point at other people's record. He did not vote for Martin Luther King holiday. It's amazing to me. I think that's very, very amazing to me. Matter of fact, I think that shows that something is really racist with this cat. But I'm not going to go there. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool dude. So I'm not going to say he's racist. I'm going to say, yo, racism was probably in his family, and at the same token, he didn't figure it was a big deal to give him a birthday. I mean, give him a holiday. He was like, "Hey, who was he?" So you was you was downgrading his accomplishments, and I'm appalled by this, very appalled. And then when I put it on here for certain Caucasians or whoever looking at it, they act like, "Yo, that ain't no problem." That is a problem. We blacks, the minority, a lot of women, a lot of whites, a lot of Spanish people in period love Martin Luther King. He was a hero. So what are you talking about? So it is a big thing. Now, to get back with this Reverend Wright stuff, they act like, hey, he wasn't supposed to be associated with Reverend Wright. Reverend Wright don't make him look bad at all. Reverend Wright said something stupid about him at the end because he was mad that he, how he went about it. And hey, we all human. That don't make him bad. That don't make Obama bad. He's not a bad person. He don't want nothing bad happening to. Somebody disagree with America and be like, yo, man, they racist and all that. They don't want like the white people to go away and stuff like that. Majority don't. We want y'all here. We all human. We all the same. So we don't want y'all leaving. So you ain't gotta be scared of us, and you don't need to be scared of them. Don't be scared of no Muslims and all that stuff. All that stuff is fake. People are wild, are messed up. Look at what they did to Jesus. They stoned Jesus. Yo, they kill anybody. Straight up. They even people in their own race, if you don't agree with them, you see what happens. So let's snap out all that nonsense. Racism guys, racism girls, all the small-minded people. Snap out of that stuff, man. Snap out of all that. Alright? Now, you talking about this other guy, Axel, and all this thing. Some of these things McCain even gave money to and funded the thing, gave 400 something. He gave him money, not like he was talking with the person. They gave money to their corporation, whatever they was doing. But they were against Jews, and I guess, I don't know, he wanted to find something. I don't doubt McCain with it, but if you want to try to diss him with it, and then you find out that you got stuff in there and you spend even more money with these people, then what are you talking about? And then, you talking about the other dude, yo, man, he was a terrorist and all that stuff. Yo, that dude, I think, fought through. And if he didn't fight through, I think he did fight through, and they had their own opinion. But he went stupid about it. He should not be killing people. I'm going to cut this thing off, man, because they be knocking my thing off. Because one time, somebody knocked off my video, man. YouTube be cutting my videos, and I don't really appreciate it. So all this stuff going to be cut off anyway. So I'm stopping now.